at Chinagozi. I work for Innovation Growth Hub. Um, Innovation Growth Hub is to small businesses and startups what a midwife is to babies and mothers. We incubate startups, we help small businesses grow. We pick them from idea stage and help them receive life. Okay. We also train developers, technology experts. So we get people, we help people discover their path in the technology space, either to train them as software developers, embedded system engineers, graphics designers, creatives, writers, social media experts. Okay, so we actually basically birth people's technology career as skilled people or people's startup career as building startups and then usually we use technology to support growing businesses in our communities where we're found, and then across Africa. We have a headquarters in Aba, where we have our innovation city, and then we're in Onitsha, we're in Asaba. We're currently developing Enugu and Umuahia. So basically, we use technology to grow people, and then I am part of Association of Hubs across Africa. It's called AfriLab. AfriLab is an association of hubs across Africa where you get member hubs to come learn together, share ideas, and support each other. I sit on that board, where we have 375 hubs across Africa in 53 African countries. Yeah, so we do a lot to support other hubs. We've built a learning platform where if you want to learn anything about innovation, incubation, accelerator, building a hub, things like that, you go to our AfriLab Academy to learn. So we have used community to grow what is happening in the tech space and building enterprise support organizations. Like we're an enterprise support organization to support enterprise, technology enterprise support organization, basically. That's what we do, yeah. Usually, our pipelines for us in IGHub is usually from our events. We run startup weekends in partnership with Techstars. We run hackathons for the IoT space. We organize events, we organize programs. And then when we do this, we look out for talents, look out for startups. So we don't focus on a particular niche. We go across verticals, okay? It could be fintech, it could be hardware technology, So what we do is we look out for team. A team that has the correct spirit, have a good idea, and the ideas are scalable, okay? So they could be from, most times we've had teams that join our incubation program with ideas still on paper. They've not built anything, but they are a correct team. They knew what to do, okay? And in 12 weeks, our incubation program is actually a 12 weeks program that help people move from idea to market, basically, okay? And then we provide them office space, we provide them mentorship, we provide funding, we provide them community, we provide them technology support, we provide them community, we provide them noise. And then they build within that period. They learn, they fight, you see them fight, you see them argue, you see them grow, and until they become big, basically. What do we look out for? We look out for people that are building stuff that can solve real, tangible problems in the society. If you can touch the problem, you can solve. And you're solving a problem, not nice to haves. Africa is not at the level of nice to have right now. We're at the level where people build, we're at the level where people are expected to build stuff that can change the narrative for us. Okay, and that's why we focus so much on the things we do. So most of the things we do, we focus on building stuff around things that solve particular problems in our community. So if they solve problems, we want to invest in them. If they solve problems, we want to incubate them, we want to bring them closer. And another thing is the team, right? Most times we see teams that come to our incubation programs with an idea, but at the end of the day, when they are leaving, they are building something else. They have the right team, and with the right team, you can build anything. That's what we focus on. Yeah, well, for example, I will invest in a one-man-led startup. If anything happens to the person, the whole thing is gone. Okay? Team brings a balance. People think, you think together, you bring in your personalities and your skill set. Like, let's say, a technology startup should have a technical co-founder, someone within the team that has technology skills that can build. Okay? Even if you can't build everything, you're able to build something and support it. So that when you want to hire a developer, you know what you're looking out for. Someone within the team that has that technology skill. You have someone within the team that have business skills. At least will be able to go and sell. Because if you have great startup and you don't sell, it's good as dead. There are a lot of startups that are sitting in people's laptops today, built, fully built, end to end, super idea, all the proposals written, but they've never sold one. Okay, so you need someone in the team that sells for a living. You need someone in the team that is good with PR. You need someone in the team that is good with noise, community. You need someone in the team that is good with customer service. You might not have all of them immediately. Okay, it's possible that those skills are inside 2 people, and then people start, then you start hiring people. Because you might not have the money to start hiring a big team when you are starting, but you need people that believe in the vision, that are able to put in their time, because time is money, So if you're able to put in 1 year of your time building a business, building a startup, okay, it can be equivalent to the number of hours you charge per hour times 8 hours or times 40 hours a month times 52 weeks or times 12 months. So you need to know that, and then put in that time. They have vested shares, they have vested interest, they're able to build to see it come to life. Then you know what you're doing. If you're solving a problem and you've built something, you have an idea, you've built something that looks like it, start. Okay? Sometimes you don't need to wait until it's all done and finished to perfect. No, start. Make corrections. Okay? Grow. Don't stop growing. Read. Build a community around what you're doing. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Because there are a lot of times you feel like stopping, feel like quitting. I tell young people, don't quit. There's no need quitting. There's every need to push in the time and do the work that is needed. Okay? Know what you need. Don't raise the money you don't need. Raise just the money you need. And don't do like the Joneses. Okay? Don't raise money because others are raising money. I'm one person that I like raising money, but I don't raise money because others are raising money. I raise only what I need and try to use my revenue to run the business. Make sure you have revenue. Okay? Think in terms of revenue. And then make sure that you are raising money to scale. For example, if you want to raise money, you need to say, I want to scale this business for 10,000 users to 100,000 users. And it's going to need this amount of money. And I need this quality of skill. Or I want to expand my product line and I need developers to be working on it to put in this 1,000 hours of development work. And I need this number of developers to meet up to this 1,000 hours. Okay? And I need to pay them this amount of money. And then if you have all that clear, then you push. So you need to measure correctly. And it's in the measurement you are able to get the in clear terms what it is you need and what it is you want to invest in. Because most times, if you share what you actually need with the investor, let's say you want to do PR, marketing, and you share with the investor, and the investor says, okay, I run a PR company. Tell me the story, let's do the work for you. And they do the work for you, and you're not spending that money. Okay? So be clear about what you want to raise money for. Don't raise money that you raise and then it stays in the bank. Okay? Don't raise money that will stay in the bank more than 2 months. Raise money and then you're working with the money almost immediately. Okay? And I always tell creative innovators, builders, business owners, look for local money first. Okay? A friend of mine tweeted something, said that someone that raised $1 million in 2010, it was 210 million naira. Now is 2022. If you want to pay back that investor the same amount, you need 720 million to pay back that investor. And the investor will still be happy because you are giving back just what he made. But the investor doesn't know that you gave him 720 million. But if that investor was a local investor, they invested 210 million, and then in 10 years, you give him 720 million naira. He's happy. He's proud of you. Okay? So look for local investors. Okay? We're trying to grow a number of investor communities. There are investor communities, angel investor communities here and there, Lagos, Abuja. The founder of Ventures Platform, Kleiner, is the president of Lagos Angel Investors, Angel Network, yes. So there's a lot of other angel network in the Southeast. We're starting an angel network in Abuja A. I just brought in a couple of my friends. We're putting in $10,000 together, and then we're investing in a number of startups and all that because we want to get them to start, growing locally. Okay, so I encourage them: build, launch, grow, raise if you need to, know what you're raising for, and then get business knowledge. You've launched a business, your startup is a business. Go and get business knowledge. Don't just stay with just the technology. Go get business knowledge. Get an MBA if you can. Okay? Go get a master's in management if you can.